Hello and welcome to Bounding into Comics. My name is John Trent. I'm the founder and editor-chief at Bounding into Comics. And I want to welcome you to the Daily Stupid video. We've got more stupid to share from Mass Effect, the gift that keeps on giving, Twitter losers trying to cancel Gina Carano again, and more. So let's get right to it. First one comes courtesy of CBR. The publication ran a headline that reads, Mass Effect Legendary Edition will be more welcoming to women gamers. How will it be more welcoming? Well, their byline says Mass Effect Legendary Edition ensures FemShep's look is consistent across all three games, and that's just one improvement for women gamers. Apparently, being able to customize your character to either male or female made the game less welcoming to women gamers when it first released, all the way back in November 2007. Twitter user BS the World had the best reaction that I saw. They wrote, finally, us women can enjoy Mass Effect for the first time. Love the sarcasm there. It's CBR, so you expect it, but holy cow, this is a moronic take. Welcome to the Daily Stupid, CBR. I'm sure it won't be the last time. Next up, losers on Twitter have been activated once again like the NPC drones they are. They're once again trying to cancel Gina Carano, Mandalorian actress who plays Cara Dune. What for, you might ask? Well, one of those Twitter losers, Marion Maid, shows us. This user wrote, hey, Jon Favreau defending Yahtzees is super gross. Maybe do something about it. Hashtag fire Gina Carano. What's the evidence of this? It's a screenshot from Carano's Instagram stories where she shared a post from the Warrior Priest Jim podcast. The post reads, Jews were beaten in the streets, not by Yahtzee soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children. There's then a quote that says, because history is edited, most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Yahtzee soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? Apparently, this particular Twitter loser thinks Carano is actually defending Yahtzees, despite specifically sharing a post that warns about the Yahtzees and their tactics. Welcome to the Daily Stupid, Marianne. Next, the Brighton and Sussex Maternity official Twitter account that is part of Britain's National Health Services is acting as the word police. Specifically, these clowns want to change the terms breastfeeding and breast milk to chest feeding and chest milk. Like they literally have a chart that shows previous term, breastfeeding, new term, chest feeding, and then it literally gives you an example of a sentence. The value of breastfeeding as protection, comfort, and food. New example. The value of breastfeeding, chest feeding as protection, comfort, and food. This is absolutely moronic. But it's not just breastfeeding and breast milk. They actually want to remove the term father as well. Here's a little nifty chart. It says father, new term, parent or co-parent. They literally want to get rid of father. Thankfully, I still live in the United States. But while this is obviously stupid and should never have even been thought of, let alone enacted as public policy, it's probably only a matter of time before morons this side of the Atlantic adapt it. Nevertheless, welcome to the Daily Stupid, Brighton and Sussex Maternity. This might be the dumbest take I've read all week, all year, for that matter. Next up, the pattern continues. As we kind of have a pattern for today's The Daily Stupid. I'm sure y'all can figure it out if you haven't already by now. But people are upset about a new Dungeons and Dragons Stuff of Legends puppet poster. I'm sure you can already guess what kind of stupid is about to surface here. Twitter user Rowan McLaughlin wrote, it doesn't matter if the actor wanted her big-boobed character to be in a plate bikini. This is still a sexual stereotype. It's hugely problematic within the hobby that should not be perpetuated in a show for children who will not get the joke, which is actually just sexist. Steve Nunez wrote, could you maybe rethink the bottom part of this image a bit? You know, since we are trying to be an inclusive and not puerile and gross hobby, Peace, Love, and Games added, it isn't the big boobs that's the problem. It's the plate bikini. It isn't functional. It's only done to objectify the woman's body. And sure, being sexy can be cool and all, but the sexist trope doesn't have to be perpetuated by Wizards of the Coast in Muppet form. The character is played by Shauna Malcolm, who introduced the character during the show's first episode, saying, the character is born of me and also a dragon, a big dragonborn. Her name is Areola Borealis. Welcome to the Daily Stupid, you bunch of Twitter whiners. Grow up. Finally, New Line Cinema is remaking The Wizard of Oz with Watchmen director Nicole Castle. Castle commented about the remake, saying, well, the 1939 musical is part of my DNA. I'm exhilarated and humbled by the responsibility of reimagining such a legendary tale. She added, the opportunity to examine the original themes, the quest for courage, love, wisdom, and home, feels more timely and urgent than ever. These are profoundly iconic shoes to fill, and I am eager to dance alongside these heroes of my childhood as we pave a newly minted yellow brick road. The movie will reportedly not be a musical and will be a, quote, fresh take. We all know what that means. It's going to be super woke and preach, preach, preach to you about how bad a person you are if you don't embrace the wokeness. No one needs this. No one wants this. Throw it in the dumpster now. Utterly stupid. This has been your Daily Stupid. If you have suggestions for tomorrow, leave a comment or hit us up on social media. My name is John Trent, and you've been watching Bounding into Comics.